Hello and welcome to our second Heritage and History Festival, organised by the Bishop Auckland Heritage Action Zone, but joined this year by the Darlington Heritage Action Zone. So that's two hazes for the price of one. So my name is Chris Lloyd, and you join me here in my attic, where I am putting together the final touches on the magnificent Memories Supplement, which will appear in the Northern Echo on Saturday. Up here in my attic, there is all sorts of fabulous historical bric-a-brac and junk, me included in that description. For example, at the beginning of lockdown, I was given 7 huge bin bags full of really filthy 1890s posters that have been found at the top in the roof space of a former printers in Tubwell Row in Darlington. And I've been slowly cleaning them up over the course of the lockdown, and the tidier ones I'm allowing up here in my attic with me. One that I've written about that I think is quite lovely is this one. So they're beautifully printed, these things, full of colour. This is a poster 1891. It's got the calendar down the side, and Mr. Eiley would have given it out to his patrons, his customers, as his symbol of gratitude for their custom. He ran the cheap supply stores in Main Street in Shildon. Most of the posters are Darlington, but there are quite a few from around the place. And where in his shop, in his cheap supply stores, he does drugs, chemicals, provisions and groceries. And I like the fact that along the bottom he says that physicians' prescriptions are accurately dispensed and teeth are carefully extracted. That's the sort of extraction you need, a careful one of your teeth. I've also got, as you do, a copy of Matthew Richley's History of Bishop Auckland. This is the definitive history of Bishop Auckland. There is Mr. Richley, and this was printed in 1872, and we're doing history in our own way. And the subject of the festival this year is people and place. And as I opened the book, tumbling out of it was a picture, a newspaper cutting from 1862, I think, showing Bishop Auckland Town Hall in all of its early glory. And the Town Hall is the subject of 2 talks during the festival, one about how it was created and the other about how it was saved in the 1980s. But of course, because of the world we live in, nearly all of the Heritage Festival is online, and you can get a programme by emailing Bishop Auckland HAZ at durham.gov.uk, and they will wing a copy to you. But on the Heritage Action Zone Facebook page are all of the details you can possibly want. Now, the festival is done in conjunction with the Friends of the Stockton and Darlington Railway, of which I am the Vice President, which, as you can imagine, is a very, very important sort of a role. The Friends do a genuinely important job, cherishing and preserving and promoting what remains of the track bed of the Stockton and Darlington Railway, the railway that got the world on track. We won't make too many great claims for it. And a couple of the walks along the trackbed are going to take place during the pandemic. But on the Friends YouTube channel, there are all sorts of videos about the wonders of this unique and globally significant piece of railway history. And there's all sorts of other things for people to take part in. There are photographic competitions and there are craft competitions, making midsummer cushions, which Mr. Richley was very keen on in his day. And there's a programme of film clips being shown, vintage film clips that people might be able to recognise themselves or their parents or grandparents in as well. And there are lots of talks going on, virtual talks online. In fact, I'm going to be broadcasting live again from this attic on 2 occasions, next Monday and Thursday. Monday I'm talking about Cockfield Fell, and Thursday I'm talking about Teesdale Tracks, how the railways came to Teesdale despite the worst efforts of the dastardly derailing Duke. Got to terrible fellow. So lots and lots going on, all of it arranged by volunteers. So please get involved. Please send in your items for the virtual museum, and I look forward to seeing you. Perhaps you can even join me in my attic for one of my talks. Many thanks for listening, and have a good festival.